Guys, this is the Don here with Yu-Gi-Oh Gaming Channel, back with another deck profile for you guys. My bro Aaron coming in. What place, bro, and what deck profile?
Second place with Marincess.
Hell yeah, bro.
It was. We were meaning to give you the deck profile sooner, but here it is. But we had some tough matchups, but my only loss was to Curly, which, I mean, that deck is just utterly wild. But this is the deck. We play 3 Blue Tang. Put these up here. This is our ratio. 3 Spring Girl, 3 Seahorse, and 2 Pascalis. And then our last package, we play as Basileama and Mandarin. I love this package as is. People have told me to play, they think I should play more of the Marincess names, but if I did, I'd probably bump Pascalis up to 3 and Mandarin up to probably 2. So that's with that. That's the engine of Marincess. Put those to the side. All right, other monsters, we play Waterbury Statue. You know, everybody's playing dark, everybody's playing light, so we shut them down. 3 Ice Jade, Ran, Agrind. This card is absolutely so.
Is the card expensive too?
Yeah, I think it's $7. I'm not sure, but this card is really good. It's like, you discard, you could if you have this in the hand, discard this, or discard one of your monsters, summon this, and then summon a token, and then you can either go into Coral Enemy, or you can go into, you know, one of the big Synchro 10s, like Gamir, the Ice Jade one, or go possibly into Chen Ying. We play a Dalari to the Moon. She gets big on the board. 600 for each face-up spell trap. She's wild. That's it for the water monsters. We play 2 Ash, a generic, 2 Droll, and we are not on Nib no more, surprisingly, because I mean, we can play through Nib. I'm probably gonna pick up some Nibs and throw them in, but this hand trap lineup has been really good for me, because all this really hits a lot of stuff, and I haven't seen a whole lot of like Nib being played as of lately. But that's it for the monsters. We play 2 Marincess Dive.
Just 2?
Yeah, 2 Battle Ocean. Some people play 3, but 2 is the best. Everybody plays 1 of the Battle Ocean, but let's face it, 2 is best. We play 3 Cross-Eyed Designator.
Oh, bro's on the 3 of those.
Yeah. This card, you want to see it because you want your plays to go through, and it's a really good, highly underrated card. We play 2 Triple Tactics Talent. This will eventually be dropped down to 1 as soon as I get 2 Thrusts. We're on 2 Book of Moon, Harpies, and Foolish.
I ain't seen you touch this in a minute, bro, so it's pretty nice to see this.
Yeah, I've been messing around with other different decks, but we're going back to this deck. I love the deck, but we want to explore options too. I've mainly been on the Volcanic Runic because that deck is so good. But to the Marincess squad, all day, every day, we're playing Marincess. 2 Marincess Wave. I would love to play 3, but we got 3 Imperm, so we're pretty much solid 6 Imperms, and then the 2 White Howling. This is really good because everybody is on Runic and a whole bunch of spells like Branded Chimera. You have a water monster, which you always have, and this negates like stuff. You just banish a spell and then negate all their cards. So that's it for the main deck. For the extra deck, we play 2 Sea Angel, 2 Blue Slug, Crystal Heart,
See, I influenced you on that crystal heart, bro.
2 coral enemy. I've actually been on this for a while. I love this card. I was on the Toad package, but I decided to put her back in because she's so good. Like a free bridge to an affected monster. Marbled Rock, Coral Triangle, Argonaut, Bubble Reef, and the Boy. The card that everybody always ends up having trouble with. The wording, they're like, I can't send anything back? No, because we're locked into water. And then the final 3 cards is Gamir, Sword Soul Chingy, and Abyss Dweller. People are still on Unchained, and graveyard effects go off, so that's plus. Chingy with Crossout Designator, or if your Mandarin just when she banishes herself, like triggers this. And it also triggers this because you activate this in response to your opponent's card, banish that opponent's card, then this Sword Soul Chinging will trigger and just banish a field on the field and graveyard. So you're basically getting +3 off of banish. And I mean, it's pumping up water monsters to Abyss Dweller, so it's just it's really good. That's it for the Marincess package, the extra deck. For the side deck, we're on 2 Cosmic, third Droll in the side. This Droll is still good, this format. We're on a Bestial package because people are playing Darks, and free body on board, and then when it's sent to the graveyard, I mean, you get to get rid of a monster on their board. So 2 Kaiju, 3 Evenly, 2 Lightning Storm. I still don't know why Kunami just dropped this. It's weird. And then 3 Goes and Match, just because we control water. We are on water, and other people are on different attributes as seen. So, but if I was to take anything out of this, it would probably be the Drew Swarm, and I'd probably put, like, I don't know, something to help more back row removal, or probably Nib, when I get Nibs, picking them up again.
Hell yeah.
Even Thrust.
Didn't they do an article on your deck profile, bro?
They did. When I got first place, it was a long time ago. I was randomly searching the internet and went on TCG, and I saw the article of Rogue decks, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's my list. And I mean, it's crazy. The Ice Jade monster is so good, and like literally just being able to protect your monsters through the Synchro Gamir, and also the Ice Jade monster, discard a water monster, just summon it in a token and just free a link to Coral Enemy or Crystal Heart, or just, there's so much there. And you could just do it, even a free link Coral Enemy, and then if you like have a Marincess special summon Seahorse to zone, link off Sea Angel, add the field spell, summon Delaria, Junamoon, and then like send 2 equips, and then Waterberry Statue, and then Coral Enemy, bring it. There's just so much for Marincess, and that deck is a really sleeper deck.
Man, thanks, Aaron, for the deck profile. You got any shout outs for us, my guy?
I want to give a shout out to my boy Rick. Give a shout out to my boy Rick right there, you know. For everything he does. Shout out to my boy Adrian right here. Check out his YouTube channel.
Yo.
Shout out to my girl Sophia, her brother Michael and Marcus. Shout out to Kyle Lewis, the Cyber Dragon God. I know he's over there. Shout out to the King of Games, Josh Jones.
The King of Games. Shout out to the whole locals, guys.
Shout out to Lyle. Aaron. Shout out to Lyle. Shout out to Bailey. Shout out to everybody at Locals who's helped me, keep pushing this deck. Shout out to. I want him to come back, but shout out to Juan, the Red Eyes King.
Yeah, man.
We're wondering where he's at. I mean, he's got a,
he showed up, but he didn't play.
Yeah. But shout out to Pink Elephant, for hosting, these events, Yu-Gi-Oh! And everything. Shout out to the whole squad. Shout out to AirCapitalGames.net for the boy, that Rick, the site that he posted.
Yeah.
But, we're going to continue to push this deck, and who knows, our next goal, our next step is to win. We would like to win a regional, but to top and get an invite.
Yeah, that'll be epic.
That's the goal now.
Yeah. Thank you, bro, for the deck profile, and we'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.